Sorry, anybody that was watching that. My fucking cousin, this goddamn nigga Caillou. This motherfucker calls me every goddamn time I'm streaming and ruins my stream, bro. Every single time he calls me, it doesn't pop up top like it does with a normal phone call. He video calls me through Facebook. So every single time, it changes my screen to Facebook, and it ends my call. Even if I reject his call, it still ends my stream. If it was a normal phone call, I could reject it and I'd be fine. But no, his phone doesn't allow video calls normally. He has to do it on Facebook. And why the fuck am I upside down on my camera? What the hell's going on? I'll fix it? Okay. Okay, I'm normal now. But yeah, back to what I was saying. The last time I streamed, I believe it was a few days ago. And the last thing that I streamed, I'd spent like 2 fucking days setting up emulators on my computer, downloading games that I have and shit, all of my old school games, which is pretty convenient, being able to do it from the computer, you know, and having all my games in one place instead of having to switch around from system to system and putting different games in and blah 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 blah. I can use any controller I want, play any game I want without having to switch shit around. What the fuck is that? But I did that, and just for a test, I was gonna play Mario, but I was like, I don't know, man. I feel like people who do stream Mario are gonna be a lot better at it than I am, for one. And I'm gonna get tired of it real fucking quick. I'm gonna end up dying, getting pissed, having to end the stream. So, what I did was, I set up Grand Theft Auto Advance, which if you've never heard of that, which most people haven't, it is Grand Theft Auto for the Game Boy Advance. So I sat there and played that with my PS4 controller. It was very weird, especially not having it on a tiny screen and having it on a PlayStation controller. It was fucking very weird. Not to mention that I haven't played it in a long time, so the controls were fucking just, man, they were weird as fuck, to say the least. But, I set that up, and I fucked around with it a little bit, and, I think the video came out decently. I changed my bitrate a couple times as I was playing to try and make it better. I fucking lowered it, like, a lot. And, because I tried to do a bitrate test, and long story short, it didn't work. I couldn't get it to work on my computer for whatever reason, so I just had to do some guessing work to figure out. And I think I got it to a bitrate that was playable and streamable. It fucking took me so long to get all that shit set up. It took me 2 days to download OBS and get my emulator set up and put my games on and fucking hellish shit. You have no idea. Like, if you guys have ever used Emulation Station, when you use it on a Raspberry Pi, RetroPie, that shit is very easy to set up. You just fucking, you know, once you have the system downloaded and set up onto your SD card, all you have to do is get a fucking USB drive and name it like RetroPie or some shit. Name a folder in it, RetroPie, and then plug it in, and then boom. It fucking makes all the folders for you. You just put your fucking games in, plug it back in after it gets done flashing, it's done. You're ready to play. It is not that fucking easy when you're doing it on a computer. Like on a normal computer like Windows. Excuse me. You have to you have to set up each system and shit in a fucking certain way. I downloaded RetroArch to make it easier, but I still had to go through and do so much fucking shit. You have to download all the cores, and you have to fucking do coding to make the goddamn systems pop up, and make sure that the fucking games are in the right place and that they're actually gonna read and play on the emulator. It's fucking a lot of hassle, but I finally got it to work. I got it so that my video was looking decently, I think, while I was streaming, but I don't know if you guys can even see me. I'm sorry if you can't. I know I've been walking around in the dark a lot, but basically, I decided while I was like fucking probably at least like, I think I streamed for like maybe an hour or two. I decided while I was like 30 minutes into the game that I was gonna just fucking, that I was gonna see on one of my phones or computers what it looks like, what the stream is looking like, which I should have done immediately as soon as I started streaming, but I didn't for whatever reason, like a dumbass. And my audio just sounded like complete fucking shit. It sounded fucking awful, completely terrible. It was fucking disgusting. The audio was complete shit. And I was going through my settings, and it looked like my external microphone that I was using was working properly, which is what I've always used, especially for my YouTube videos. I bought it just for my YouTube videos, and it looked like it was working properly, but it looked like I was picking up a different microphone source at the same time. So I disabled the other one, and I was still watching the video, and almost instantly it sounded like it cleared up, and it was fine. So I got rid of the video, and I kept on playing. Well, I went back and played the video back later on. When I first started streaming, it sounded fine. And then like fucking a few seconds in, it started sounding like shit like that. After I fixed the microphone, it did the same exact thing. It sounded fine, and then it sounded like shit, which was right after I put my phone away that I was using to test the video. So I had no idea. So that stream turned out terrible. But I still uploaded it to YouTube because fuck it, why not? But I believe that was the last thing I streamed. Now I have this new phone, and I'm gonna keep this stream pretty short today. But soon I plan on putting it to the test with this phone. With my last phone on a full charge, I could stream for roughly about 3 hours, depending on what I had my brightness at. It was usually about 3 hours, like on the dot. But it really depended on what my brightness was at while I was streaming. So fucking, we kind of have that as like a benchmark. We're gonna, well, hello, how are you, and why are you talking to yourself? Laugh out loud. I'm doing good, and I upload all my videos to YouTube, so I don't want to have like no talking, just quietness throughout my shit. I'm just giving a little update of why I haven't been streaming recently, you know? Aren't you scared it's nighttime? Laugh out loud. No. If I was back in my hometown, I'd definitely be on my toes, fucking looking over my shoulder and shit, but I ain't tripping out here. Okay, yeah. So basically, back to what I was saying, that last stream that I tried to do with the emulator, it didn't work out right. And my last phone, I could stream for about 3 hours on full charge depending on my brightness. So I'm going to use that as a benchmark, and I'm going to fully charge this phone the next time I decide to stream, and I'm going to go until my phone's completely dead like I used to with my other phone, and I'm going to see how much of a difference it is, because usually, like, okay, when I play Pokemon Go and when I stream, I usually get about the same amount of time for battery life, and I don't know. When I was playing yesterday, I played for like 2 hours and shit, and well, I played for a lot longer throughout the day, but the time that I only paid attention to it, I played for 2 hours and I only killed like fucking maybe like 20% or maybe 30% of my battery. So if I can get those same type of shit going on with my with this phone, that could be fucking really good. I mean, if you figure, like, let's say it is 20%, then I could get like, what is that, well, like 5 hours or some shit. And if it's 30%, then let's see, 30% per hour, that'd be just a little over 3 hours. So I hope there's a big difference. Yeah, I hope so too, man. I really hope I could start live streaming longer. This month I was supposed to get this portable charger that's supposedly fucking, well, this portable charger, I read a lot of reviews on it, put a lot of research in, depending on what one I was going to get, and I made my mind up, that's the one I'm going to get. This thing fucking, it, like, you're able to charge, like, fucking 4 devices on it at once, and charge each one of those devices twice, all simultaneously. The way how you recharge it, it has 2 inputs to charge it, so that you can charge it twice as fast, and it still takes 8 fucking hours to charge it, even like that. So it's like a fucking massive ass charger, like, in terms of how much battery power it has. It actually isn't that big. I think it's about the same size as this phone, but a bit skinnier. Well, with my case on, a bit skinnier. Without the case, it's probably a little bit fatter. Just a little bit, but I don't know, like, basically, with it being able to do that, they said that using only one device on it, and people have tested this, they said that they were able to, like, off of a full charge off the battery, they were able to recharge their phone for an entire week without having to recharge the battery. Not plugging their phone into the wall, not plugging the battery into the wall at any time. Only powering their phone off of that battery for a whole week. And that fucking charger is only like $50, I think. See, I ended up spending like $500 fucking this month on my phone bill and 2 new phones, one for me and my girlfriend. So, after rent and all that shit, I couldn't afford to do anything else. But, I'm supposed to get more money at the end of this month so I can hopefully get a place and fucking a car. Yeah, wow. And, so hopefully, you know, but, I still won't have any money to spend for things I want, you know. Right now, any money I get is just going towards things I need. Bills I have to pay, fucking whatever. So, that'd be nice to get and whatnot. There's also a motherboard for a computer that I was really trying to get, because it came with a processor and RAM for fucking ridiculously cheap, and the motherboard itself should have cost more than that. And I wanted it hella bad, and the way it's looking, probably can't get it. Who knows, the dude probably sold it by now, most likely. So, you know, that sucks, but, certain things gotta come first in life, you know, like, you gotta pay your bills, man. I can't fucking get a portable charger and a computer and not be able to pay my rent and be on the fucking street. I mean, what the hell am I gonna do with the computer and shit when I'm on the streets? I'm gonna be live streaming on the streets with my fucking computer? Like, no, it's not gonna happen. Be live streaming like, yeah, if you guys can't donate me $5 to eat right now, I'm gonna ask somebody like a bum and be like, hey man, you got some change? No, I'm just fucking around. I've had some hard times in the past like that before. Like, never really begged anybody for money or anything, you know. I mean, every once in a while there would be those times where I'm like, fuck, I gotta get to school, and I only got fucking $1 and the bus costs fucking $1.50. So I'll be walking around and be like, hey man, you got a quarter? I gotta catch the bus. They'd be like, a quarter, huh? How much does the bus cost? Should be like $1.50. They'd be like, oh, here you go. Here's $1.50, or here's $2. I'm like, oh, well, I didn't need that much, man. I only need 50 cents. I don't like asking for handouts for people, you know. I'm not that type of person. Like, while I'm streaming and shit, I wouldn't like ask people for donations, but, you know, like, of course I'd be grateful if people did donate me some money. I was actually, I think it was last month, I was on my first day to college on my way there, and I was walking there because I had to give my girl the rest of my money because she was starting a job and she needed her uniform and her shoes and everything, you know. So, I had to give her my money and shit. I didn't have money to catch the bus, which, you know, I didn't really mind or anything. I've went over this a million times, especially while I was streaming that video. But some dude actually donated me bus money, and even though the way how PayPal works, I wasn't able to take it out right then and there, I was still very grateful that he did that for me, you know. He was really cool for that. And we're walking past a party, so you guys can hear music, which sucks because now if I upload this video to YouTube, I'm probably gonna get a copyright fucking thing. So, I don't know. Maybe I can do something about that, maybe not. I came by this way on my way out here anyways, and I knew they were fucking playing that music, and I totally forgot to go the fucking back way back to my house. Yeah, that was the guy. That was the guy. Oh, Wiki. Yeah, I made a new tab on the information part of my channel. And I put my donations up because I felt somehow, some way, I had to give him some extra recognition because he's one of my first donators ever. Yeah, I believe that was his name. Like I said, I put it at the bottom of my channel. I have him, and then one other person donated me $1 like a good while back, and I remembered that, but I honestly don't even think they had a name on the account that they donated from, so I just had to put anonymous. I mean, to be completely honest, I think it actually said anonymous when they donated me the $1, but I can't remember to be for sure, so I just put anonymous. It was a long time ago. I'm like 1 block from my house. I actually have my skateboard, but yep, they are anonymous. I have my skateboard, but I figured, for one, I was riding around playing Pokemon while skating and shit. I've been grinding hella hard for the past few days on Pokemon, so I hopped off because I was tired and decided to start streaming, but man, that was loud. I didn't fucking, I don't know. I just don't want to ride my skateboard right now. It's fucking, I'm too tired. And my foot hurts like a motherfucker because I've been fucking riding my board like crazy for this past fucking while. And I had stopped riding my board for like a couple weeks because I was going to college. And there was nowhere for me to ride my board except for like on the way to the bus that takes me there and on the way back from that bus. So there's like no reason for me to be riding it. It only takes me like 15 minutes to walk to the bus station, so. We're finally walking up to my house, and I don't know if you guys can see me or not, but yeah. I bet my girlfriend knows I'm streaming and shit. I didn't set up my dashboard when I left, but she gets email notifications every time I go live. I'm just gonna walk in the door, see what she says. Yes, we made it. Ash, come back. Ash, catch him. I'll catch you. Hey, how you doing? We're live streaming. We're live. Yes, we made it and we're alive. So, ready to smoke a cigarette, Ben? Went on a really long walk. Really tired. I missed out on the Omanite and the Onyx. I only got the Charmander. I should have just went for the Onyx and said fuck the Omanite. I got there at the last second, right as they despawned for both of them.
Wait.
Oh shit, I'm so tired. It's been a long past couple days, man. Long past couple days. I'm gonna go ahead and grab my headphones now that I'm back here. Because I know the microphone on that is decent, and I don't know about this phone's microphone. Man, this thing does not pick up light very well. Alright, we should be good now. Let me know how that is, man. Can you tell the difference? Does it sound any different? Should I go back to open microphone, or should I use the one on my headphones? Actually, hold on. I never hold my headphones like this anyways. Let me get my fucking hat so I can have it the way how I normally have it. Where's my hat at? Oh, I see it. Never mind. Holy stab. Ow. Okay. Now let me know. Was it better without the headphones or with the headphones? It's good. Okay, it's good. Oh, shit. Less background noise. Okay, that's good. Yes. That is what I was hoping for. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna set y'all down for a second. Babe, I was walking past the bar, right?
I fucking do this every time a good part comes on. You start talking to me, and then I have to rewind it and watch the shit I already watched. What?
I'm trying to make you go beat down a drunk bitch. God.
What?
Okay. I was walking past the bar, and like a group of like 10 drunk ass old bitches came out, and fucking they were probably all in like their 60s or so. And this one bitch, she looks at me, right? And she sees I have my pajama pants on and I'm walking with my skateboard. And she's like, she yells at me from across the parking lot. She's like, you know, you have your night attire on or something like that, right? I was like, yeah. And she was like, oh, fucking, is that skater attire now or some shit? Or fucking whatever the fuck. I was like, no. I just started laughing and kept on walking. And she's all like, well, either way, it's cute, 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 or some shit like that. I was like, the fuck, bitch? Old weird ass old fucking bitch.
Don't sit in that chair. I'm sitting there.
You're sitting on the bed.
For the cigarette?
Yeah, hurry up, come on.
God, watch my show.
I gotta try and move the chair anyways over here so I can get some light on my face, because I'm sure this dude sitting here watching isn't liking seeing me in the dark, man, every single time.
Streaming?
Yeah, man, what's up? You wanna say hi to the stream?
I can't see my face. Stop. Stop.
Okay. He said that's when you need to run. Yeah, it was kind of creepy, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna try and figure something out for the selfie stick with this phone, because it don't work the way how it is, and man, I'm not liking the way how brightness picks up on this fucking front camera. Can I like do something about this, man? My shit's all the way up. Does that look better? I can't fucking tell. Ugh. I don't know. I'll just move a little bit closer to the door, I guess. I mean, that's all I can do. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. At least you'll be able to see me when I light the lighter. Okay. I can see my hand. I know that much. Good looking, bro. Yeah, hopefully I can start doing live streams during the day, but it's like, it's so hot at daytime, I'm just like, fuck. And I also don't know what the hell to stream. Are you in Florida? No, I'm in California. Over here it's 10:17 p.m. 10:17 p.m. God damn. Yeah. Yeah, I be wanting to stream it in the daytime, but I'm like, I don't know what the hell to do. And I especially be like, I be wanting to stream all the time, like on my way to college and on the way back, because I always have time to kill. But it feels hella weird, like streaming on the bus. It's 1:18 in Florida. Okay. Oh shit, 1:18 a.m. You guys aren't too far ahead then. That's what, like 3 hours, yeah. But yeah, it feels hella weird streaming on the bus, because like there's usually not a lot of people on the bus, but every single time I've tried to stream on the bus, there has been a lot of people, so it feels really fucking weird doing it. Especially if I have my selfie stick and shit, and I have to sit next to somebody. It's like fucking weird as shit. Hey, bro, do you know, like, guidelines with YouTube? Okay, do you know if I put a disclaimer on my video, if I'll be okay? He said, man up. Do you know if I'll be okay with having that background playing, or that music playing in the background earlier and shit, in the TV show she was watching when I walked up to the door right now? Because I know normally I'll get in trouble for doing something like that, but I don't know if I do like a disclaimer, if I'll get away with it. Because right now I don't have any way to edit my videos. Otherwise, I would just edit that part out. Or at least, like, mute that part. I do like, though, that this phone has the kickstand on the back. That's a lot more convenient. Oh, man. You ever be having those moments where, like, you take a drink of something and, like, I don't know, there's that saying, like, it goes down the wrong pipe. I don't know why, but I don't like that saying. Like, there's only one pipe. They will give you a warning. If not, then the disclaimer works. Then you will be good. Just put it in the description. Okay. Because I'm not sure, but I think before I may have had a copyright thing in one of my videos. I know that I have on Twitch, but it was in-game music, so I was able to fight it and thankfully win it, but I'm not sure how it is on YouTube. On YouTube, they knew it was in-game audio, so they weren't tripping on it, but Twitch was, for whatever reason. It's kind of weird with Twitch. Like, there's a few games that shit would happen with every so often. Battlefield was one of them, and I almost want to say maybe Rocket League. I feel like maybe Rocket League did the same thing. I'm not sure. They give you 3 warnings. Okay. Yeah, because I don't want to fucking, like, I don't want to get a copyright strike and then be like, oh, well, you have to take 6 years or 6 months to fucking get this thing lifted, and until then, you can't fucking live stream or do this and that. That shit sucks. I hate that. I know one time, someone walked into my room while I was streaming, and they were playing a song, and I told them, like, hey, bro, you better turn that off right now, or else I'm gonna get in trouble. And I think he didn't turn it off. He fucking turned it down low enough that, like, I couldn't even hear it, but somehow the microphone still picked up the audio waves from it, and I still got in trouble. And I was pissed. It's like, damn it, bro, I told you. Here, babe. But yeah, what you got going on, man? Yeah, that did suck. I was pissed. But yeah, what you got going on, man? Can't sleep or what? Imagine you must be pretty fucking bored. Especially if you're watching my stream. No, I'm kidding. It kind of sucks doing this shit at the same time. Nothing much. it kind of sucks doing these nighttime streams because it's like I want to stream at daytime, but I know I have a few loyal viewers that will only watch me around this time of night. So like, then when I go and fucking play during the day, it's like, man, what the hell? Like, I don't have any of the same viewers, and then if I get new viewers and new followers, then they're gonna expect me to be on at that time, and I might not be on at that time, so yeah, I'm bored, nothing to do after the hurricane. Oh shit. Yeah, that shit hit you guys, huh? Damn. That sucks, man. Ugh. We're fucking running low on cigarettes, so I had to make us a thing so that we can, like, take our cigarette butts, like, watch a show. Like, I'll take my cigarette butt and fucking rip it off of the filter and then stick it in and shit, and then, yeah. I have a tobacco pipe, but, like, you know, with tobacco pipes, you're not supposed to, like, inhale in this way. It's, like, such a short distance and it's still a straight shooter and shit, so it's just like smoking a normal cigarette. Laugh out loud, teach me your ways. Yeah, this is hard times, man. I just got paid a couple days ago and shit. I just got my phone and shit. I couldn't even afford to get myself some cigarettes. Like, I got me and my girl each a pack, and that was it. Like, for the rest of the month, we don't have fucking shit. We don't even got money for food, man. It's a struggle. We're fucking starving over here. At my college, I get $100 a month on my food card. I've been using that shit for me and my girl to eat. I've been bringing home food for us. And when I go back on Monday, that'll be the last of my money. Because I only have like $14 left. Come on, man, don't smoke. Okay. Yeah, I know. I don't even like, man, I want to stop smoking cigarettes so fucking bad. It's hard, man. I'm stressed the fuck out. Like when I was doing that stream, fucking walking to college that day, when that dude Wiki donated me the bus money, I was fucking smoking Rolly cigarettes. That was another hard times moment for me. But I actually had papers then, and I don't know. Wow, living on the edge, yeah. This sucks. If you're stressed, just do what I do, scream. It's God! No, my bad, that was probably hella loud. I hope you don't have headphones in. Let it all out. Yeah, I've been thinking about it recently, man. I'm usually not the type of person to let shit get to me. Like, in any type of manner, like, no matter what it is. But recently, it's just been too much, man. Like, it's been really getting to me. Stress the fuck out. Trying to get my own place, trying to get a car, trying to fucking eat every day and have cigarettes and shit. Like, damn, we ain't even have no cigarettes. That's not taken out of my food money. I just don't got money in the first place. Once I pay my bills, it's gone. I get my money and the same day it's fucking gone. But my girl just started working and shit, so she'll be getting paychecks soon and that'll help out. But still, especially after we get our own place here, probably by the end of the month. It's still going to be pretty hard. Because on the 28th, I'm supposed to get my grants and shit from college. So this will be a couple $1,000s. It'll be enough to get me into a place, and I don't know. It's still gonna be hard, but you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, life ain't easy. Well, think about us in Florida. Half the restaurants are closed. The ones that are open have nothing good, and most stores are out of food. It sucks here too. Don't worry, I know how you feel. I also get stressed out and I'm hungry. Yeah, that sucks, man. We all have them bad times in life. You just always gotta stay on a positive note, you know? You always just gotta think to yourself, like, you know, we're struggling right now, but it's gonna get better. I mean, shit, I've hit rock bottom before, man, and it wasn't fun, but I always had that mindset, you know, it's always gonna get better. I mean, I've had crazy shit happen to me. I've had guns pulled out on me multiple times up in my face and shit, and I always think to myself, like, it's weird because, like, I never get scared or anything, and I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, like, it's in the back of my mind, like, I know, like, yeah, he could squeeze this trigger right now and I could fucking die. But I always have that mindset of, like, you know, like, it's good, you know, like, whatever, it's nothing. Always just got that mindset, like, nigga, like, I don't know. Well, yeah, I don't know. It's funny, the first time I had a gun pulled out on me, there's this dude, and he'd come over to my house a lot, and I did not like his ass. He'd hook me up with, like, free bed and shit. And that was, like, the only thing he was good for, really. But I used to fuck with him and shit. I call him a bitch and shit, and one day he pulled a 357 out on me. And I think at the time I was only like fucking 12 or 13, maybe 14. And I was like, he pulled a fucking 357 on me and put it to my chest. What happened? No sound. Hold on. Did that fix it? I'm not sure what happened. Can you hear me, man? Did I fix it? Are we good now? Let me know if I'm good and let me know what's the last thing you heard so I can continue from there. Okay, you can hear me. But yeah, like the first time I got a gun pulled out on me, this dude, he'd come over like I said, I don't know if you heard me or not, but I did not like the dude whatsoever. And he'd hook me up with like free bud. That was basically the only thing he was good for. And I'd fuck with him a lot and shit just because I didn't like him. And I'd call him a bitch and shit, which I know isn't a word to be playing with. Especially like, I'm from the streets. I know that ain't a word to be playing with. But I didn't care. The nigga was a bitch. I mean, plain and simple. So at the time, I think I was about 12 years old. And one day he came up, he pulled up and got out of his car. And I started fucking with him. I called him a bitch. And he fucking pulled out a 357 and put it up to my chest. And he was like, "Who's a bitch now?" And I fucking slapped that shit. Like, he put it up to my chest and I slapped it down. And I was like, "No, you a bitch who pulls out a fucking gun on a little ass kid." I've had other times some people with like, I had a dude run up inside my house one time when my mom was pregnant with my little sister, and he yeah, I had a dude run up inside my house one time, and he was looking for some other guy that didn't live there or anything. I guess what happened was the dude had robbed him, and this dude decided for some reason that he would be at my house, I guess. So he came to my house. My mom was pregnant. He fucking pushed my mom down. He had the gun pointed on me and shit. And I was just like, fuck, like, I want to kill this nigga right now. Like, you have no idea the amount of anger in my head. I was so fucking pissed. Like, I'm sure you can imagine. And, he ended up pistol whipping this other dude that was at my house that I didn't like either. And I thought that was pretty funny, to be honest. But, that was another time. And then I think one other time I had fucking someone try and rob me, and they pulled out a gun on me, and I just sat there like, that was the third time I got a gun pulled on me. So both the second times, I didn't know who it was that was pulling a gun on me, which like definitely made it a lot more real. But I still like wasn't tripping on it. And I can't remember what ended up happening, but he didn't end up robbing me. I didn't end up having anything anyways, so. And then there's another time when fucking one of my homies came over to my house when I was living in the hood, and this nigga came over with a strap, and fucking, I don't even know how the hell this nigga got it. But, anyways, and I don't talk to that dude anymore. He's fucking, I didn't like him at that point anyways. He's just like one of those people that like you just like acquaintance, not a friend. He came over one day and had a gun and shit, and he was sitting on the couch next to me. It was a revolver, like a 22 revolver, I think, and he spun the fucking cylinder on it, pointed it at me, and pulled the trigger, and it went click. And I looked at him, and I was like, nigga, like, my fucking heart dropped to my ball sack, nigga. I was like, holy shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? He was like, it's all good, there's only one bullet in it. Like, nigga, you got me fucked up, pull some involuntarily fucking Russian roulette on me and shit. He's like, it's all good, watch. And he fucking spins it again. Shh. Points it to his head. Click. I was like, this nigga crazy. And then my other homie walks in the door, and he has no idea that this shit just happened. And he does it again. Shh. Click. My homie fucking almost shit his pants. It was hella funny. And then there was another time, the same homie who walked in fucking, that I was just saying, like, he almost shit his pants. One day he fucking walked up to me, and he had a little revolver and shit, but it wasn't, it was actually loaded, but his gun,
Sorry, this show's addicting.
his shit was actually loaded, like, all the way. All the fucking chambers were loaded, and he had the hammer cocked back, and he pointed it to my nuts, and I was like, bro, don't fuck with me, bro. I'm gonna fuck you up. And the gun that he had, it has like a little button behind the trigger that releases the hammer, so that you don't have to like fucking do that shit where you hold the fucking hammer back and pull the trigger and then release the hammer forward. So like, you know, it has a thing so that you can unload it fucking like without having to do it manually, basically. Yeah, I know. Ash.
You know, I've been watching this show for 3 days and I'm already on season 3.
You have no life. But basically,
I do what I do when I don't work. I have 2 days off. I'm probably gonna finish it and probably start a new show.
basically, he pointed the gun to my nuts, and he had the hammer cocked back with his gun fully loaded, and he was like, what you gonna do, bro? I'm gonna shoot you in the dick and shit. I'm like, bro, you got me fucked up. You better get that shit away from my fucking dick right now, bro. And that nigga fucking, he did the little thing. He hit the little button that releases the hammer. So it still makes the click sound, but it doesn't fire it. And fucking, it was hella funny. Like, split second, I seen that he was moving his finger and shit, so I fucking like twisted to the side so that he would have shot me in the leg instead of the dick. I was like, no, nigga, I don't care. I'll be put in a fucking wheelchair before I have my dick shot off. You got me fucked up. And then like a few weeks later, he did it to me again. I was fucking pissed. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy though. I moved on up out of the hood, man, and I completely moved away from that town and shit, and I don't talk to any of those people anymore. It was too stressful, man. I was living with that dude for a while, and fucking, it was too stressful. Like, every single day I was walking around with him, he's like, oh, fucking, like, who's this, who's that? Like, it's already stressful enough living out there, especially with people, like, actually trying to get him. It was insane. Like, that shit was really stressful. It's like I just had to be fucking mobbing around with him. Fucking, we'd be smoking and shit. Just be like, oh shit, fucking, like, who's that nigga? Be like, oh shit, I think that's that one dude, nigga. You better fucking, be like, if this nigga fucking pulls up, bro, you better fucking run, fucking, whatever the fuck. The nigga's gonna pull out. This nigga's gonna fucking pull out, fucking, or these niggas gonna pull up and bounce out on us and blah blah blah, and they gonna fucking try and chop us up, basically. Gonna hit us with the chopper. Yeah, I'm glad I moved from there. That shit sucked living out there, it really did. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I miss it, but it's nice not having to worry about that shit. Like when you said earlier when I was walking around, you're like, oh shit, it's nighttime. Fucking, like, be careful or whatever, or aren't you scared or whatever you said. It's like, yeah, it's like out here, I don't trip off that shit, but if I was back in that town, I wouldn't be walking around streaming. Because I can't be looking at my phone and shit doing that. Like, I can't even have my phone out. It's better to stay in the shadows and just be looking out everything around you in all directions. Because I've had some crazy ass shit happen out there. You gotta be on your toes at all times. I used to live in Stockton. It was crazy out there. But there's always funny ass moments too with fucking dope fiends and shit out there. All them fucking knocks and hopheads that are out there, fucking crackheads. That shit's crazy. Yeah. Wowzers, knocking. But yeah, I definitely like. I feel a lot safer out here, to say the least. It's a lot more relaxing. Don't have to worry about fucking, like, no matter what, I will never, like, say, leave my doors open when I leave, or fucking leave the house unlocked or the car unlocked or anything like that, but you really don't have to worry about shit like that out here, and you don't have to worry about fucking just walking down the street and getting shot for absolutely no reason. My fucking cousin got shot at out there just because someone thought he was fucking another person. They thought he was somebody else, and they pulled up on him, and they were like, "Oh, are you so and so?" And he was like, "What?" And as soon as he turned around, they started shooting at him. Thankfully, he didn't get hit. He ran. I've had a lot of my homies get shot and die out there.
Oh my Jesus.
You need to be a ninja to go outside in the dark. Yeah, for real. Let me see water.
That's right there. Look.
Come here, Ash. We got this neighborhood cat that we like basically adopted.
We kidnapped him for a night.
Yeah, we kidnapped him for a night. He doesn't like belong to anybody. He stays underneath our neighbor's house.
Come here. He's like a kisser.
Oh. Yeah, he's a little kitten.
Meow. Come here. I know you're probably hungry.
Yeah, we seen the cat was out here a couple nights ago, and it's been around for like a couple weeks or so, and it just every time it comes around, it just meows like crazy, and we don't know what's up with it. But we figured out that it was staying underneath the neighbor's house, and I think it was the runt of the pack, and the mom like just didn't want to fuck with it anymore. So it's just out doing its own thing, and it's been like really hungry and shit. So we like lured it into the room and fucking trapped it in here, and it was fucking terrified at first, but I got it to calm down, and I gave it some food and shit, and it was real happy after that. It stayed for like the rest of the night and fucking let us pet it and shit, and it slept with us for a while. And then I let it back out, let it go do its own thing after like it ate and shit. I could tell it was hungry, and it wouldn't come around close enough for me to give it food or anything. So I basically had to trap it to fucking give it any food. It scared the shit out of him. It was hella sad, but I mean, it had to be done. I had to gain his fucking trust, which that didn't help, but I gave him some food, so he was a lot better after that. Phone's on 48%. Honestly, I have no idea what my phone was at when I left. I think it was at like 60. I'm looking through these comments. And he said Robbie will. I remember one time I had someone try and rob me, and you know, they weren't strapped up or anything. They didn't have a gun. I mean, I'm sure they did have guns, but they didn't pull them out on me. But it was a big group of like probably like 7 people or something, and it was nighttime like this, and I went down the wrong street, a street that I knew I shouldn't have gone down, and basically they blocked me off so that I had no choice but to stop. And they like, you know, there was too many people for me to do anything. Like, I couldn't try and fight them or anything like that. And one dude, he like walked up to me, he started trying to pat me down. Only thing I had on me was my fucking knife. And you know, obviously there was too many people. Obviously a few of them at least probably had a gun, if not fucking just one of them, you know. So I couldn't do anything about that. And he pat me down and he's like, "Oh, you got a knife?" And he pulled it out of my pocket. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, like, "Oh shit, I hope I don't get stabbed by my own knife right now." And I don't know. I think the dude like felt sympathetic for me that I was fucking like broken, didn't have anything but a pocket knife. And he just like gave it back to me and fucking let me keep on going. And one dude fucking walked back and he was like, "Oh, what's up?" And he was like, "Nothing, we're robbing this nigga or some shit." And he was like, "What's up with this nigga?" He was like, "You ain't trying to leave or what?" And I was starting to answer him. I was gonna be like, "No, I'm going right now." And the only thing that I got out of my mouth was "nah," and he walked up and fucking punched my ass in the face hella hard. And I just remember fucking like turning back and fucking feeling my face like, "Oh shit." And the other dude that fucking gave me my shit back, he was like, "Bro, just go before it gets worse or something." It's like, dude was cool and shit. Like, they were both some fuck niggas. They were all some fuck niggas, but, like, I don't know. Dude had heart, I guess. He was cool about it. The other dude, he didn't know what was going on, so, like, I feel it, you know, but still. It was really crazy in that town, though. I remember one time my school had me doing one of those, like, fundraiser things where you have to sell chocolate. Wow, yeah. But I remember one time my school had me doing a fundraiser thing to sell chocolate, and you know, I lived in the hood and shit, and anywhere in that town is bad, but I lived in fucking like one of the worst hoods in that town, and I was trying to sell chocolate to people and shit, and I was fucking really little, like probably 11 or so, and I don't know, some people robbed me for my fucking chocolate. Some fucking grown ass men, probably in their like 30s or 40s, like, bro, you're hella petty. Honestly, didn't even know that it happened because what happened was fucking like I got surrounded by a group of people and like they're asking me like how much I sell my chocolate for and shit. And a couple of them like actually bought some, and fucking it just happened so quick that I didn't realize that like some of them grabbed extras and some others fucking grabbed some without paying and shit. So like they didn't like actually rob me, like give me your shit, you know, but like they just got over on me basically. So fucking my landlord at the time, she was like, "Hey, do some work for me around the apartments and I'll fucking give you the money that to make up for fucking what they took from you." So I was like, "Okay, cool." But like right after that, I had some homies move in. Fucking like a couple houses down from where that happened, and fucking they had family on every single corner, like for probably like a fucking like mile radius around my house or some shit. Like it was insane how much family they had and how close packed they were all together. Like, mile radius might be exaggerating a little bit, but like, there was an insane amount of them, and like, they had my back like a motherfucker. It would be hella funny. I'll be walking down the street and they'd be like, "Oh hey, fucking whoop de whoop." I'll be like, "Oh hey, how you doing?" Like, bitch, I don't even know you, but okay, I know whose family you are, so hey. Those niggas helped me out a lot and shit, but it was hella funny. Like, my landlord, he would be like, "Oh fucking," he'd be like, "Man, I got respect for you, man." He'd be like, "You got heart and shit." He's like, "You're the only white motherfucker out here on this side of town and shit, and you still be out here doing your thing all day, all night." Like, hell yeah, man. I ain't finna just stay inside and shit. Got me fucked up. I got into a lot of trouble out there, though. One of the first times I ever fucking got arrested and shit was up there. I haven't got arrested in my adult life, but I got arrested a couple times in fucking my childhood. I got booked and released a couple times, and once I actually went in and had to spend fucking a day in juvie and shit. And it really wasn't bad or anything. I mean, too hot and caught, man. No, the whole thing was like I was just bored as fuck. Like, I was super bored. I used to be a tagger and shit, so I took the button off of my shirt because I had a button up shirt, and I started fucking tagging on my on the bench I was sitting on and fucking holding. I started scratching the paint off and tagging and shit. I was in there for fucking hours on end, just waiting and waiting and waiting. And finally, they threw somebody in with me. I was only in for petty theft for stealing some shit from a fucking Kmart or something like that. And I was so happy they finally put somebody in the cell with me, someone for me to fucking talk to and socialize with. And I was sitting there talking to him and shit. He's like, "Oh, what are you in for?" And I was like, "Shit, just some petty theft." And he's like, "Oh, fucking whoop de whoop." I was like, "What happened with you?" He's like, "Oh, I fucking, me and my homies were mobbing around and shit, and we got pulled over. And fucking, I had a fully loaded clip on me for a Glock and shit. And fucking, I had some weed on me and shit, but they didn't find the gun." I was like, "Oh shit. Damn, bro." So we chopped it up for a minute and whatnot. He's like, "Yeah, man." He's like, "Don't let," he's like, he's like, "Don't let nobody in here try and fuck with you, bro." He was like, "I swear, if anybody tries to come at you, nigga, just fucking sock the nigga. Don't stop." He was like, "Just keep going off on them." He's like, "You'll be good, bro. You just need to set an example." I was like, "Yep, for surely." Remember, they gave us little sack lunches and shit. So I fucking, we took them out and we ate our sandwiches and drank our milk and shit. And we fucking, we had an orange in our bag and we fucking took the orange and started playing handball on it in the holding tank. Ash, come here, cat. I wonder if I can turn on my flashlight while I'm streaming on this phone. Let me try it. Oh, it lets me turn on my flashlight. Can I switch my camera? Nope, not with the flashlight on. Hold on, let me try it one more time. Oh, nope, won't let me do it. Yeah, that shit sucked. It was, it's all a learning experience, though, you know. I got to a point where I was like, you know, like, I learned a lot of shit the hard way, but I got to a point where I started fucking actually listening to all those fucking older homies that would be like, "Hey, fucking, you know, do this, do that, don't do this, don't do that." You know, I started listening to niggas so that I didn't have to start learning shit the hard way, man, because I learned way too much shit that way. Oh man, I'm fucking bored as shit. It's fucking 10:59 p.m. This fucking cat won't stop meowing. It's probably hungry and shit, but it won't come close enough to us for me to fucking grab him and give him some food. I don't really got much to give him anyways. I had to give him last time some fucking rice soaked in gravy, because it's literally the only thing that we had that a cat could eat. When I go to college, they got a little thing where they can hook up some food for you and shit, so I'll be going in there and getting shit, but a lot of the time there's a lot of shit that I grab that I can't even fuck with. So I just like let it accumulate until like I can make a meal out of it or something. That rice and gravy was one of those things. Babe. Yeah, man. I'm trying to get my life on roll, man. Trying to get shit going. Really hoping by the end of this month we have a place. Because my grants, they're supposed to come in on the 28th, and it takes 1 to 2 days for it to get into my bank account. So hopefully by that time, we've already got some apartments lined up and shit that we're trying to check out. I've been working and shit, trying to get my glass blowing shit going. So I really want to start a business fucking doing glass blowing. What time does that other dude usually hop in our streams, babe? Our little nighttime buddy. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? I mean, sorry. What?
What time does that dude usually hop in our streams, our little nighttime buddy?
What time is it?
It's about to be 11. Or it is 11.
Either around 11:30 or 12.
Okay, so we might have another viewer here in a little bit. This phone's doing the same shit that my other phone would do. It just says that I'm live and doesn't say how many viewers I have. I really want to see if maybe I can work out something for my selfie stick where like I could just rubber band my shit to it. Real cheap and ghetto like, I don't know. I don't know if they make selfie sticks so that I can fucking put this big of a phone into it. I'm sure they do, but I don't have money for that, so yeah. I have to fucking ghetto rig it somehow. We'll make it work. Next live stream I have, we'll make it work. Yeah, I hope that dude is able to hop in because I think the last time that we were streaming, my phone died while he was watching. Either that or his phone died, and we ended up ending the stream a little while after. So we kind of ended off and didn't get to like end the stream with him. It kind of sucked because I don't know, he just randomly popped in one night and he followed me and shit and started watching, and he was faithfully watching every night when I was streaming. He was pretty cool. He was pretty chill. Just like you, man. I was honestly wondering if I was doing these nighttime streams, if you and those other two people would be coming back and watching. Ash, come here. Come here, Ash. You hungry? Come here. Meow. Okay. Oh, man. Yeah, it's been a long past couple days, man. I've had a lot of shit happen. I really want to just, like, walk around and go do something. Ash, come here. I see you edging closer to me every time I look away. I wonder if the camera can see it. Hold on. Yeah, look. There he is. Wait. Okay, there he is. Come here, Ash. Come here. Get over here, little bastard. Cat, you better quit meowing and come over here and get some food. Ugh. I was hella mad the other night. I was trying to live stream and because I was trying to live stream, right? And we had some lightning storms out here. And fucking it was going insane. I seen fucking lightning bolts that were taking up the entire sky. Like any direction I looked, I could not fucking find the end of it. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try and live stream. And as soon as I live stream, it starts raining outside. So I was like, fuck it, we're gonna chill under the tree and we're still gonna live stream and try and catch some thunderbolts on the stream. And it started dying down like instantly as soon as I started doing the fucking live stream, and I was so pissed. It's like you were able to see the flashes, but I don't think I caught a single fucking thunderbolt on the stream. And I was fucking pissed. Shine some light on the subject. Okay. Here. Oh man. My teeth glistening in the dark. No, I can't. Where the fuck did that cat go? Yeah, man. Hey, since you have been watching, has it gone up past 1 viewer? You know what? Since I'm home right now, I'm gonna go ahead and bring my computer out here and see if set up my dashboard so that for one I have one extra dedicated viewer and I'm able to see my viewer count better. Hopefully promote some new viewers and possibly get a new follower or something, you feel me? I probably should have done this as soon as I got back. Man, this shit really does not pick up brightness well, does it? Man, my live streams at nighttime are gonna be really dark. I can still hear that damn cat out there meowing. Oh, I forgot. I changed my Twitch passwords. Now I gotta re-sign in. Damn it. Hopefully this time I can remember it. If it'll fucking load. And give me the damn login screen. Okay, wait, what the hell? Let me log in, bitch. I'm trying to get my dashboard going. Thank you very much.
What?
I'm trying to get my dashboard going. Yeah.
Can you bring me to Brandon Blanket when you come back out here?
Yeah.
Ash, come here. Stop meowing. Meow. Yeah. Meow. Meow.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to set down the phone so I can type 2 minutes. Is that the right password? Ugh. Damn it. Where did I put my password to, man? Fuck. Well. What can we do about this? Bep. Bep. She got her damn headphones. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna have to view my shit as a normal viewer from a fucking non-signed in account.
Actually, can you bring me the purple blanket when you're
No results found. They're probably in another castle. You got me fucked up, bitch. I'm live streaming right now. I know I'm a real channel. Don't fuck with me. Okay. Oh, it's just being slow. It's not registering everything I typed all at once. You still there, man? I haven't seen you comment for a while. Yeah, we'll have some more light on my face, hopefully. Because I'm gonna have my laptop. I'm not looking for games. I'm looking for a channel. Live one. There we go. There we go. Hey, wait a minute. Is my shit still showing it in the resolution that I had it? Oh no. Let me open OBS. I can't tell. OBS is already running. Thanks for telling me that. Settings. Stream. resolution. Change this back. Just in case it is somehow affecting this stream, but I don't think it is, to be honest, but I can't tell. Apply. Okay. I don't even know if I'd be able to fuck with that from right here, but whatever. Okay, let's go back. Let's look at the stream. I can't tell if that made a difference or not. I don't think it did. I really don't know. So, it does not appear that our guy is still in here. Damn it. Why isn't it showing me the chat? What the hell? I should be able to go in the theater mode and do chat, shouldn't I? It's not showing yet. Oh, it's because I'm on a guest account, that's why. Damn, you can't even view comments when you're on a guest account. I didn't know that. Alright, we're gonna sit you guys down for like 30 seconds because I have to run and take a piss. I'll be right back. And we're back. We're back. Okay, let's see here. Just grab this thing up. And grab us some more tobacco. Okay, at least you guys can see me a little bit better now. While we're sitting here, I'm gonna see what you have to do to become a Twitch partner. How to become a Twitch partner. Partnership Twitch. If you love gaming as much as we do, and you think you have what it takes, we'd be happy to welcome you to the exclusive Twitch partner program. Partnership guidelines. Established and steadily growing audience and chat, regular broadcast schedule of at least 3 times a week, content that conforms to our rules of conduct and terms of service and DMCA guidelines. All of these general guidelines and exemptions are handled on a case by case basis. We're always excited by streamers who create unique content. Make sure to tell us a little bit about your channel, as well as any other achievements that you think are relevant to partnership. If you'd like, you can include your social media accounts to help us evaluate your application. If you'd like to learn about the viewership guidelines that we use to evaluate for partnership, please read our article in the support center. Okay, let's click that. Let's go to what stats are important for evaluating success on Twitch. Average concurrent viewership is the best indicator of success. The follower count of your Twitch is a great indicator that viewers have liked your content. It is not a core measure of success. We do not rank broadcasters or pay partners on our site by follower count, so we recommend looking at your average concurrent viewership over the course of weeks, months, or even years, as that metric will allow you to determine whether or not your channel is growing. It's important to look at the average because you have momentary spikes in viewership that will not accurately reflect your normal viewership. In other words, we are looking for consistency over long periods of time rather than brief peaks here or there. Luckily for you, Twitch gives tools that help you check those stats. Yeah, I know that we can't do it right now, but let's see. Oh, damn it, I forgot. We can't log in. Tips applying for the partner program. 1. Have views. Like we don't right now. It'd be funny if it said that. Yeah, so definitely I need to get onto a schedule of some sort, which would be easier after figuring out my actual schedule of when I can and how long I can with this phone, if I decide to only do IRL. So I know once I start doing streams, I'm bound to start getting more views and shit. I'm gonna go ahead and X that out for now. Let's see, is there anything else that we could possibly look up that could possibly help us in some type of way? Probably not. So we're just gonna chill like we've been doing. I'm trying to look up like what's a minimum requirement of growth for partnership. Twitch is very high requirement to be a partner on Reddit. Let's see what this shit says. Hello, all over the past few weeks, countless hours promoting and spamming friends. I managed to get a 60 solid viewers. This peaked at over 100 yesterday. And I was the only person streaming a fairly popular game. Now getting 60 to 100 viewers over a 2-week period felt like a major success to me. Thought I was finally getting traction and could slowly creep the numbers up with more promotion. I checked Twitch TV guideline for partnership. 500 viewers. 500 viewers on average every time you stream. This seems an almost impossibility. Anyone had experience with Twitch partnering. Damn. That number and those rules are guidelines. If they consist low hundreds and a rising trend, they might partner as well. It is entirely at their discretion, but yes, the listed requirement is quite steep. An average of 120-ish is about what they look for over a couple weeks. The stated requirements are old, and it has gotten much easier to get a partnership. That was posted 2 years ago, so those guidelines are fairly outdated. You can get a partnership with a consistent 100 or more viewers nowadays. Not for granted, of course. There's more to it than just few numbers. Okay, let's see what else we can find. Becoming a Twitch partner, dispelling the myths. Because I'm a YouTube partner, but I feel like that's not very hard to get. I don't even know how the hell you get that, but I know I am one. But I'm guessing it wasn't hard to get if I got it. Because I had it before I hit 100 subscribers, and I don't even get views, which is fucking ridiculous, but hey, whatever. People say it's almost impossible to become a Twitch partner for the middle streamer with average amount of viewers, approximately 300 concurrent viewers. We decided to conduct our instead of declare what it does mean to be a Twitch partner and what difficulties a streamer might face applying for Twitch partnership. Yeah, okay, this is the same shit I was just looking at. 500 3 times a week. Twitch's new affiliate program will let almost any streamer earn money. Oh, it is their affiliate program. Twitch today announced a new affiliate program that will let pretty much any interested streamer qualify to earn money as they play, similar to YouTube's partner program. I think if you are eligible for monetization on YouTube, that's how you become a partner. That's what I think. Twitch's new tier is meant to be available to any streamer who meets a baseline criteria involving 500 minutes streamed in the last 30 days, at least 3 concurrent viewers, and at least 50 followers. Okay. I'm sure that's enough. Yeah, that's for their affiliate program, though, not to be a partner. So I have 50 followers, and I'm sure I can get over 500 minutes in 30 days. That's no problem. It's just the 3 concurrent viewers during the whole thing. Because right now, I struggle to keep even 2. That's how the program fits with the existing partnership program. It lets streamers offer subscriptions to their channels for monthly fees and collect ad revenue. Twitch sees it as a step away to becoming a partner, a process that is more intensive and involves an application review. Twitch is built on looking toward content creators with both large and small communities to learn how we can serve their best needs. So basically, I can get a mini version of being a partner if I step my game up a little bit. Like, let's say I fucking get like let's say I get like 10 more followers in the next month. And I stream every day on a schedule. And let's just say over the next month, yeah, because I think I just said week, I don't know. Let's just say over the next month, I stream every fucking day, or at least on a solid schedule, and I get 10 more followers, which I don't need, but because I'm already at the minimum requirement, but whatever, let's say I get 10 more followers, and have a steady, like, fucking 5 or 10 viewers at all times, then I should be able to get into the fucking affiliate program, which I think will help me become a partner in the end. Let's look up the affiliate program. Let's see what it says. Twitch affiliate. Joining the affiliate program. Can I be a partner and an affiliate? Affiliates can earn revenues from bids and sales on games and in-game items that originate on their channels, with additional tools to follow in the coming months. Difference between partner and affiliate benefits. Ads coming soon. Game sales. Subscriptions plus 1 sub emote. Can share with bit, but no custom emote. Same video storage. Same delay options. Payout fees covered by affiliates, and when you're partnered, it's covered by Twitch. So what exactly does all of this mean? And does it really even fucking matter? Do affiliates have to wait longer to receive payouts, 60 days versus 45 days for partners? As we invite affiliates to begin earning on their channels, this places an additional burden on our fraud protection services with the number of affiliates we expect on board. We need extra time to screen for fraud before we're able to make payouts. This fraud screening helps us to protect you from chargebacks. Okay, so they didn't give me any fucking info that really helps. Earning revenue. I don't care about the fucking revenue. I guess that's the only reason, that people care about becoming a partner or an affiliate is to get money. Because, yeah, everything in the index is earning revenue. All the frequently asked questions are fucking revenue related, basically. And it sounds like they're home. Access and overview. It's still stupid shit. Becoming an affiliate, once you have been invited and you have clicked get started, it will take you to the settings tab and complete a short process to begin monetizing your channel with bits. You provide basic general information, blah, blah, blah. No, it's all about money. Doesn't say anything else, just all about money.
So cute. Shut up.
Twitch affiliate
Dash.
program.
Come here.
Streaming is fun and games, but it's also hard work. We recognize it. I mean, fuck them. Really don't give a fuck. Okay, back to what we were doing. Headphone cable. Twitch affiliate program. Streaming is fun and games, but it's also hard work. We recognize our streamers' dedication and talent, and we're taking another step forward to ensure Twitch continues to be the best streaming platform in the world for everyone. Introducing the Twitch affiliate program. The Twitch affiliate program puts qualified streamers one step closer toward the dream of making a living from their passion. And it's all the same shit. All the same shit. Hola.
Huh?
Hola.
Oh, well. Huh? I said, oh, well.
What?
At, Netflix.
It's all the same shit.
You were off today?
Hmm?
You were off today?
They called and said that, they had to cut more hours for the people that they're letting go.
Are you sure?
Yes. I had today and tomorrow, and then I go back Monday. I was only supposed to go in for 3 hours today, so.
Man, this thing is not giving a lot of info.
Luna starts work on Monday.
Really?
Yeah, she's gonna have work. She's gonna, she has to train for 6 weeks and then she starts Jackson and Hewitt.
Who qualifies? We're looking for streamers who aren't yet partners, but who have at least 50 followers, and over the last 30 days have had at least 500 total minutes broadcast, 7 unique broadcast days, and an average of 30 or more concurrent viewers. This criteria may change as the program develops.
We should see if we can make macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
While you cook.
Hell no, I ain't gonna stream in there with them fucking yelling and shit. I'm trying to deal with all their bitching and shit while I'm on stream.
Well, at least find out.
We're gonna see if we can cook some fucking macaroni, because it's the only food we have and we're fucking starving. Probably not, then. Well, we'll figure it out.
Oh
Are
no!
you guys-
Don't turn around. Try
What?
again.
Oh no!
Are you guys gonna be locking up soon?
Not for a little while.
Can I make some food?
Huh?
Can I make some food? Alright,
If you clean up your mess.
I will.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh god. Bro. I walked in, right? And I turned towards your aunt's room. And fucking, I started to talk to her, and fucking I heard Dina behind me, and she's like, "Oh no, don't turn around, I'm peeing." I was like, "Oh fuck." Okay. I was just looking at my phone like, fuck. Okay, it's pointed at my face. Nasty.
What'd she say?
Yeah. Make sure to clean up your mess and blah 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 blah.
You should make 2 boxes.
2 boxes.
We're hungry people.
Yeah, hopefully we don't get fucking bitched at for using their butter and shit.
They don't care about the butter. They care about the milk.
So we're gonna have macaroni with butter and no milk.
We're gonna have milk. Shut up.
Well,
We could probably get back on this.
alright, stream. We streamed for a little while today. And we'll get back on tomorrow and see what we got going on. But finally got a chance to fucking eat something, so I'm gonna go and cook and shit. We're gonna end the stream right now. So I need to make me some fucking macaroni. Wanna say bye to the stream?
Even though they can't see me. They can't see me, but bye.
Alright, stream. We'll see y'all later, man. Deuces.